Today I'll be showing you all the details on my flight from New Zealand to Sydney, from the check-in process, the VIP lounge, the massive Emirates A380, what it feels to shower in the biggest shower in an airplane, how much I paid for this ticket, and how I ended up as a bartender at 40,000 feet height. Stay with me and remember to subscribe to the channel for more amazing adventures like this. Our journey begins in Christchurch, New Zealand. The weather was so fantastic during our trip, I basically lived in shorts, but of course I needed a change of clothes before my flight. Emirates never disappoints with their check-in process. It's always quick, smooth and hassle-free. In just minutes, you're on your way to the best part, the flight itself. I've flown Emirates first class before, but this is my first time on their A380. It's a whole new level of luxury, and I'm really excited to share this experience with you. Christchurch International Airport is a major hub, handling millions of passengers every year, and it can even accommodate the largest aircraft like the massive A380 we are flying on today. Security was a breeze, and I love those automatic immigration gates. They should really have those everywhere. Just scan your passport, scan your face, and you're good to go. So efficient. While we wait for boarding, let's relax in the Onboard Lounge. It's a great place to unwind and grab a bite to eat. And it's located just a few gates away from our flight. The lounge was very spacious, and I even think it was available as part of the Priority Pass network. However, our party was traveling in business and first class, which gave us an easy entry this time. It had a very good snack selection, some lunch options, beers and some wines, because of course we are in New Zealand and the wine industry here brings billions of dollars every year. A few desserts were also available and even some fruits and fresh juices. It was a perfect place to take a break and give some charge to our phones and laptops for the flight. And it's time to board. I love that they have a separate boarding gate for first and business class, and it takes you directly to the upper deck on the A380. I was pleasantly surprised when the flight attendant greeted me in Spanish. It's amazing how they pay attention to those little details even when we are in a totally different continent. The flight attendant offered to wait for her so she could show me my seat, but it was right next to the door, so I just continued while another flight attendant noticed it and followed me to make sure I was settling okay and immediately offered me something to drink. I was surprised that in this flight they offered the Dom Perignon champagne from the moment you step on board, the perfect way to be received in first class. The first class suite is pretty spacious, and as this is my first time on the Airbus A380 from Emirates, I don't really know what the features on this aircraft are. So let's find out. The remote is a tablet and controls almost everything in your seat. The window blinds are great. I can imagine how useful that might be in a long night flight. But my favorite feature is the air vent right next to you. This should be a standard, and airlines continue to remove direct air vents from airplanes. The common minibar stocked with water and snacks for your flight. You've got your universal power outlet and a little Byredo or Viredo amenity kit to freshen up. The IFE screen is massive with tons of movies and shows, and of course you get a notepad and a pen to write down any brilliant ideas you might have. And check out this additional air vent on your seat, isn't that amazing? And of course we can't forget to mention the main attraction of the day, the electric door of Emirates first class suites. One more thing, this luggage seatbelt was unexpected and well received. I don't want my bags moving around during the flight. As I was already in my second glass of champagne, the flight attendant brought my slippers, pajamas, and the recognized amenity bag, which was immediately followed by their delicious Arabic coffee. And the security video started to play as we were getting ready to take off, so I buckled up my seatbelt and got comfortable to hear those engines, which I have to say, they're not very noisy. Immediately after the captain turned off the seatbelt sign, the flight attendant brought me the menu along with a nice warm towel and asked me if I wanted to take my shower before or after the dinner. And I answered as soon as possible. After the whole day walking around Christchurch, it was very needed. And here I am once again trying to use my arms as a measurement guide so you can see how huge the bathrooms in the Airbus A380 are. And in this case, with Emirates, they have a shower. How crazy is that? And of course they had all their common Boya products. The shower has plenty of space and the water heats up instantly. You get 5 minutes of water with every shower service, but I was told not to worry, they could reset it in case I needed it. In my case, 5 minutes were perfect. Here is a full amenity kit. It's got everything you need: a razor, toothbrush, toothpaste, a Bulgari perfume, lotions, and more. That Bulgari fragrance alone retails for over $100. And it was the moment I was waiting for: taking a shower while flying over the ocean. The water pressure and temperature are great and it feels extremely refreshing. And of course, I forgot all my other clothes in my check bag. Luckily, my current clothes were very clean. After asking me about the quality of my shower, the flight attendant started getting my table ready for dinner. I went with the beef steak for the main plate and the soup for the appetizer, which, accompanied by this $80 French wine, was just perfect. I was offered caviar but politely declined as it was a short flight and I had other plans. As I once said, I'm not a soup person, but their soups are just delicious, so I had to try it, and this one was perfect. The steak was also very fresh and it gave you the sensation that it was just cooked. And for the great ending, I went with the Dalmore King Alexander III whiskey, which retails for almost $400. To add some more technical details, the Emirates A380 is a double-decker that has 14 suites in the first class cabin, 76 business class seats, and of course, the onboard lounge in the second floor, 56 premium economy seats, and 338 economy seats. After dinner, I decided to walk around the upper deck of the airplane, and Emirates decoration as usual is top-notch. The business class cabin also looks pretty nice and comfortable, and that takes us to the best part of this airplane. The one and only highlight of the A380 with Emirates, the onboard lounge. This is where magic happens. And I can't say this enough. This was my best flight ever. The best experience in the sky. Emirates team is out of this world. They were extremely helpful and enthusiastic about us being here. They took us photos, videos, and chatted with us all the flight. The passengers from first and business class mingled here almost until landing, enjoying drinks and conversation, and the flight attendants even brought my whiskey over to the lounge. As I just said it, the Emirates crew is just so attentive and friendly. I won't ever forget this flight. And the best part, this whole experience only cost me around $70 and 64,000 Qantas points. You can transfer points to Qantas from credit cards like American Express, Chase, and Capital One. Talk about a deal. It was just amazing. Landing in Sydney, I couldn't have been happier with my Emirates experience. I can't wait to fly with them again. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing travel content. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.